Hey, it's great to see you again. This is Michael Williams. I hope you've been having a great holiday or vacation, whatever it is that you might be doing, wherever you live. Just wanted to invite you to something. I'm going to be having a free webinar tomorrow. I know it's last minute, but I just decided to do it. And the reason that I decided to do this, to have this free webinar, is because I consistently get questions. Just got a comment like yesterday. I consistently get questions and comments either through YouTube or people who attend the webinar, or just sending me an email. Michael, I have a problem saying TH, or saying a particular vowel, or saying my name, or getting started, right? I often get blocked. The stuttering lingo, I often get blocked. And so once I get started, I'm usually okay, but it's getting started, or it's saying these letters or words. So I get these kinds of questions and comments consistently. People say, can you tell me and just give me some tips on what to do? Just tell me exactly how to do it. Give me some strategies on how I can say these words or letters, or how I can get started. And so what I wanted to do in this free webinar is to share with you one big tip. Now, here's my dilemma. When people ask me these questions, and I've tried to answer them as best as I could, the truth is, I don't really feel comfortable answering that question, because it's very much like treating a symptom of a larger core issue, a larger problem, if you will. I don't really want to use the word problem, but I will. And so just imagine that, we have this big gash, big wound, and we just put a Band-Aid on it. Well, giving someone a tip is like putting a Band-Aid on something that needs surgery, something that's much deeper, okay? Does that make sense? So, yes, sometimes there are some wounds that we can just put a Band-Aid on it and they can heal. But what we're talking about with many people, and I'll go as far as to say most, although that may not be accurate, but I can say at least many people, is stuttering is a symptom. And so by giving a tip, we're simply putting a Band-Aid on it. We're not getting to the core issue. And if you watch my videos, if you listen to it, and some people watch them and go, well, you're not telling me how. Well, I am, but it may not be what you want to hear, right? Because it's not a Band-Aid. It's not necessarily a tip. It's something that's more, it's deeper, and it's more transformational, and it's going to take some work and time, right? Sometimes people don't want to hear it. They want to get something quick. They want the Band-Aid. Now there are some things we can Band-Aid, and that can take care of it. And sometimes we do need the Band-Aid or the wrapping or whatever temporarily while we prepare to do the surgery, if you will, if we stick with that. But what I want to do in this webinar is I want to give you one big tip, capital T.I.P, one big tip that I believe will point you in the right direction, so that as we enter into this new year, you will have this one big strategic tip that will move you along the path, or move you in the direction that you really want to be going, so that you can speak well, so that you can become a smoother, a more fluent, a more confident speaker, so that you can feel more in control of your speech, so that you can be freer to express yourself. So in this free webinar, it's going to be 1 hour, I'm going to be sharing with you the one big tip, okay, the one big tip that I believe that if you take this tip and you take action on it, right, it's going to get you where you want to go. Okay, so I want to invite you to go ahead and register right now for this webinar. Now, if you don't intend to come, please don't register, because you might be taking up a seat for someone who does want to come. But if you know you're going to be there, go ahead and register. You can't afford that. If you're watching my videos and if you struggle with situational stuttering or any other kind of stuttering, and you want to speak well, and if my videos have been helping you in any kind of way, even if it's just giving you hope or inspiring you, or if you've been seeing some changes, as many people do, then this is a webinar that you can't afford not to come to. Why? Because it's free, right? So you can't afford not to come because it's free. And as with all of my webinars and all my videos, I'm going to be giving you real content, right? Real content, things that you can actually apply and use. So go ahead and register right now for this webinar. It's going to be tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing you there.